Hello and welcome back to some Hearthstone Arena. We're going to start a brand new run here. And let's see what our options are going to be today. And we have Shaman, which we just did, Hunter, and Druid. I think I will go Hunter this time. See what our first... Ooh, we got an Epic. Lock and load. Each time you cast a spell this turn, add a random Hunter card to your hand. That can be pretty strong. I know a lot of people were using it in ranked. I don't know if it's still popular. Recombobulator, I'm a big fan of it. I don't know if other people are, but I think he's a pretty cool card. South Sea Captain, not my pick. Between these two, we're going to go with Lock and Load. It's a little more Hunter. And we will try to get some spells. Unleash the Hounds is pretty good. Rockjaw Trog, something to be said for him, but we're going to go with Unleash the Hounds. Quick Shot, it is basically like the 2-mana kind of removal for Hunter. If you do have an empty hand, it'll draw you a card. Probably not really going to happen for us, or for me anyway. Acidic Swamp Ooze it's good. It can destroy an opponent's weapon. Not every class has weapons, but it can help. Hungry Dragon, it summons a 1-cost minion for your opponent once you put it into play, which isn't too bad. Ideally, you want something else on the board before you play this, so then you can take out the 1-mana minion if it is a problem. But it looks like we're on a spell kick here, so let's keep it up, I guess. Okay, North Sea Kraken, pretty decent fat for the arena. It has a little bit of removal built in, as well as putting a crap ton of stats on the board. Sinjin Shieldmaster, pretty good mid-game taunt. And Flesh-Eating Ghoul can really get going if you can get some minions to die for the benefit. I don't know here. He's awesome mid-game, and he's awesome late-game. And we kind of need both at this point. I don't really know which one to choose. Do we go for fat mid-game or fat late-game? I mean, even if you play him later than, after your 4 mana, he's still a taunt. Like, your opponent still has to get through him. Most of the time, it's going to take 2 hits, or at least a spell. Let's go ahead North Sea Kraken, just because I've taken him in the past 2 runs that I've had. Force Tank Max, also some pretty decent fat. Dragon King Sorcerer is good if you have spells that can target him and buff him. We do not have any. Stranglethorn Tiger is decent mid-game. Kinda, I wouldn't call him fat, but, he's a 5/5 for 5 with stealth, so he should at least be able to attack once. So do I take the mid-game or the late game again? We're kind of in the same predicament in this row. And I think I'm going to choose... Let's go... I don't want my deck to be too fat, or too, expensive, I mean. Let's go with the Tiger. He is a beast. I forget we're playing Hunter. Beast kinda has a little more allure to it. Reckless Rocketeer. She won us a game in our last run. And our little brother here, Wolf Rider. Both charge, both can take out something. Or Loot Hoarder, who's early game and will draw you a card. I think we're going to take him just because we're kind of expensive here. I know we're only 5 cards in, but you kind of have to be thinking about things. Nightblade, not a fan. She's pretty expensive for a 4/4. Deal 3 damage to the hero. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of her. Frost Elemental. He's pretty decent. A 5/5 for 6, plus you get to stall or freeze an enemy character. That says character, so I'm assuming you can freeze your opponent. I don't think I've ever actually used him to freeze an opponent, but it looks possible. Ogre Brute is pretty good, actually, in my opinion. He's only 3 mana, so he's pretty cheap for his stats, and even if he hits the wrong enemy, usually for 3 mana, it's not a huge deal. So let's go with him. And we have an epic here. Recruiter, when you inspire, add a 2/2 Squire to your hand. Echoing Ooze is a great card if you have some buffing, and we do not have any buffs. And Feign Death, trigger all death rattles without killing your creatures. It just triggers their death rattles, it doesn't kill them. And I believe we only have Loot Hoarder's death rattle right now. So let's go with Recruiter, I guess. I've never played with him. I don't think I've ever even played against him. Like, my opponent has used this card. I don't think I've ever seen it, so we will choose him. Murloc Raider is good for a Murloc deck, I suppose. He is a 1-mana creature with 2 attacks, so he is what he is. Spectral Knight is pretty good mid-game. He can't be targeted by your hero's spells or hero powers, and that goes for you and your opponent. Neither of you can target him. So he's pretty good. He's usually going to get to fight. Mechanical Yeti is just a Yeti that's also a mech, and it gives each player a spare part. I'm not really a big fan of him just because he can give you a crap spare part and then give your opponent a good one. I mean, they're never really like win or lose, like, you know, they're not going to win you the game, but they can be helpful. We're going to go with Spectral Knight, though. Imp Master. I believe when I first got Hearthstone, she was my very first rare I ever got. And basically at the end of your turn, she will lose 1 hit point and summon a 1/1 imp. Again, she's pretty good if you can buff her. Nerubian Egg has the death rattle. Once it dies, you get a 4/4. It can be a good kind of mass removal repellent. And Eaglehorn Bow. Do I want a weapon? We don't have any secrets, but a 3/2 weapon for 3 in the arena isn't horrible. Let's go with the weapon. We could use a little removal. Volcanic Drake, I'm not a big fan of him. I think we took him on our mage run, and he just never was great. You have the possibility of getting him out for 4 or 5 mana, but I just never seem to be able to pull it off. Stormwind Champion, give your other minions +1/+1. That might be pretty good. We don't have a lot of cheap stuff yet. He does kind of pair well with Unleash the Hounds, if you can get them both out. But Kill Command does kind of synergize with our Lock and Load. We only have the 1 Lock and Load, though, so I shouldn't kind of prioritize it. So do I want the fat plus the extra stats, or just removal? How many beasts do I have? I have Unleash the Hounds, Stranglethorn, that's it. So Kill Command or Stormwind Champion? Let's go with Kill Command. I'm on this thing where I think like maybe we'll get to really get our Lock and Load going, but I don't know. Hunter's Mark, very good. Animal Companion, very good. Bluegill Warrior, decent, but not up against these 2 cards. This is actually really hard choice here. I think I have to do the Hunter's Mark, though, just because it can get rid of something huge. Like, no matter its size, it can really, as long as you have something to ram it up against it, you can get rid of it for 0 mana. So let's go with Hunter's Mark. Arcane Shot, not the best. It's good early game, I guess, or if you need to finish something. Venture Co. Mercenary, I'm not a fan of his. He kept messing me up in my last couple games when I took him. Youthful Brewmaster, you get to return a friendly minion back to your hand, which, you get the hit points back. If you have a battle cry, you get to reuse that. I'm not sure he's right for this deck. The Arcane Shot, I feel like I don't want too many spells, and we're kind of getting there. I really don't want to take this guy, though. I guess we'll take the Youthful Brewmaster. I don't know. Houndmaster is decent if you have some beasts. He's best with the Snapjaw, I think is the name, the big turtle, the 2/7. And the King's Elec. Reveal a minion in each deck. If it costs more, you get to draw the minion that popped up. However, if it is smaller than your opponent's minion, you do not get to keep it. And he's a 3/2 for 2, so he's pretty normal. The Houndmaster, though, like, we're starting to get a lot of cheap cards. 4. Let's take him. I don't think I played with him yet. I might have. Core Rager. If your hand is empty, gain a 3/3/3/3. Power Shot. Deal 2 damage to a minion and to the minions next to it. That seems pretty good. And then the Kazan Mystic. She's like a hoser card. She's only good against classes that have secrets. I would rather have one of these cards, honestly. Do I choose Power Shot? Like, I feel like I'm starting to get too many spells here. I wish Power Shot was that Arcane Shot earlier. I don't know. Removal's so good in the arena, though. Core Rager, 4/4 for 4 with the potential to get a little better. Let's take Core Rager. We need the minions. Antique Healbot can get you out of a sticky situation. Web Spinner is okay, but we're not gonna take it. Not when we need some mid-game stuff. Frigid Snowbolt can actually be a little beneficial here. He can help us with our kill command, I believe, and definitely with our quick shot. He's a 2/6 for 4. Yeah, let's take him. The Healbot, he's so expensive. I mean, he does heal you 8 health, which is huge, but I'm just not feeling him right now. And we have all these spells. Ice Rager, better than Magma Rager, but not by much. Wisp, no thank you. War Golem, happy to see you. We need some fat. I really wish you would go away. The Web Lord here can be good. Minions with Battle Cry cost 2 more. So he can mess up your opponent's kind of tempo there. Voodoo Doctor is cheap and can heal things for 2. I think we are going to take him. I don't know. Maybe I should take him, but I just really don't like him. Lowly Squire is a really good 1-drop. Better than the Web Spinner, probably. But I think I'm going to take Jungle Panther just because I need some mid-game creatures here. I think. I don't know. I just feel like I have so many spells. But alright, we'll take Jungle Panther. Ancient Mage is okay for 4 mana. He gives adjacent minions +1 spell damage. Call Pet, I don't think is going to be good in this deck. I think we have a little too many spells, not enough beasts. And the injured guy here, deal 3 damage to himself. So he's a 2/1 for 1. Unless you can heal him. We do have the Voodoo Doctor, but only the 1. I think Ancient Mage might be a little better here with all the spells we have, which I think only 2 benefit from spell damage, but I still think he's better than this guy. The Dragonkin again, the Raider, he's pretty good. and the River Croc, which is a beast, but I think we're going to go with the Raider. He can be very good as long as you can get your Inspire off. He's still a 4/4 though, so even if he gets silenced or something, he's still pretty, he can hit something for 4, he can take something out. Go ahead and take him. The Armani Berserker is pretty good to drop. Glavezuka. Do we want another weapon? I think we're kind of set on 2-mana creatures. I mean, I don't know about set on, but we're okay. The cannon is good if you have pirates. We don't have a single one. I think I'm going to take the Glavezuka here. Have another form of removal. The hyena is good if you have beasts. Let's see, how many beasts do I actually have here? 1. I believe these count as beasts once they're out, so 2, 3, 4 with the tiger, so 4 beasts. I don't know. I guess we'll take it over the raptor just because it has potential. Multi-shot, it can get you out of a situation, but sometimes it can be infuriating because your opponent will only have 1 creature, so it's just kind of a dead card in your hand until you play something else. And the longer you wait, the more likely it's going to be a larger minion that it can't kill anyway. Let's go with Iron Fur Grizzly. He is some taunt. Ugh, 1 mana row, huh? Argent Squire can be decent, especially if you have something to buff her. The Jouster, if you win the joust, he gets +1/+1. And Shield Bearer is just a taunt that does nothing but taunt. He doesn't hurt anything, he just kind of stands in the way. I think we're going to take the Jouster here. We do have some 5 mana, 7, 9 mana creatures. We'll go with him. He's good early game. The Murloc Raider again, the Bloodsail Raider. We do have 2 weapons now, so she might be kind of worth it. Or do we want the Farseer to be able to heal something? I don't know. We do have the 2 weapons. I think I'm going to gamble on her just to see if maybe we can get her going. Do I want the Sinjin or the Rockjaw Trog? I actually really like the Trog. I use him in my priest deck, I think. And he seems to do pretty well. But I don't think I have a lot of taunt. So let's go with Sinjin Shieldmaster. He's served us well in our past couple games. The infantry guy here, he's good with the goblins and gnomes epic card. I can't remember it. Get extra stats when you play a 1-mana creature. Silver Moon Guardian can be decent. Lance Carrier, just battle cry, give +2 attack. That's pretty good. Can let you take something out with a cheap minion. But I think we're lacking mid-game. Let's take Silver Moon Guardian. The Raider or the Houndmaster? Web Spinner, sorry, you're out. You're out of this row. That is a hard choice, kind of, because I feel like we have enough beasts to make the Houndmaster useful. I think I'm going to do Raider again, though. All of our beasts, I think we only have the Tiger that's a larger beast. So yeah, let's go with the Raider. And our last card, Flare, not as great as it used to be. Questing Adventurer, it could do well in this deck. Look at our mana curve. I don't know about this deck. And the Ram Wrangler, if you have a beast, summon a random beast. Huh. Questing Adventurer, I think we're going to go with him just because we have so much cheap stuff in this deck. I don't know, though. I kind of want to play with him just because I haven't got to yet. But I think for the sake of making, like, trying to make this deck work, Questing Adventure might be a better choice. So let's go with him. Yeah, I don't know about this deck. It feels kind of average. It's a very cheap deck. Let's see how we do on our first game here. Hopefully we're against, like, you know, something that's not a mage. It's probably going to give me, like, a mirror match. But I don't know. We'll see how it does here. Who are we going to go against? A druid, perhaps? Or a rogue? A warrior. Okay. I don't see too many warriors in Arena.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh, I knew we were going to have too many spells. Okay, throw that. Throw that. We'll keep the quick shot. Do I keep the Glaive Zuka? Yeah, I think I will. I mean, we have a lot of cheap stuff in this deck. Wonder what the warrior has in his hand. Has he thrown his cards back yet? I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't look like it, because he's still choosing. What you thinking about there, warrior? Maybe, hopefully, he has a really crap hand. And then we can win. Okay, you didn't do anything. What's your first turn gonna be? So, I'm still looking forward to my first legendary with the new packs that are out. I haven't got one yet. What am I gonna coin out here? The Glaive Zuka. God, look at all this stuff. Okay. Let's go with the Brewmaster. Let's get some creatures out on the board. But wow, do we have a lot of non-minion cards in our hand. Which I kind of knew was going to be the case, but it's a little annoying. Our hyena. Do I sacrifice him? I mean, I hate to play the Glaive Zuka and not get its battle cry. So if this guy can survive, I'll be happy. If we get to give him the +1. We'll have 3 mana though, so we can play Eaglehorn Bow if we need to. And what are we gonna draw? Core Rager. Now I think I'm gonna play this. Give him the +1. Use the Glaive Zuka to kill him. And next turn it looks like we're gonna Core Rager. We'll see what happens. We do have Quick Shot, so if he plays something annoying with 3 life, we can take it out easily. Uh-oh, what are you gonna do? Get minion taunt. Alright, I think we will use our quick shot on that. And then take this guy out with our weapon. And we will have another 2 mana. So we can shoot. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Take him out. Hit this guy. Smack him with our hyena. Shoot him. And it is his turn. We're on 5 mana now. Okay. War Axe. He's a little annoying. Makes me want to play the Eaglehorn. I can't play the Eaglehorn and shoot. It'll clear the board. I can play the Eaglehorn and drop him. He'll probably just die to the axe, but I'd rather him die to the axe than something else. At least he'll give us a card. So let's do this.
I hunt alone.
We just keep taking out each other's creatures with weapons here. If he wants to hit him and give me a card and take 2 damage, I'll accept it. He has his own 2/1 with a death rattle. And he's going to use his to hit me. Voodoo Doctor can heal myself, which might be needed at this point. Let's play him. I mean, do I even waste my time hitting him with the Eaglehorn bow? Let's kill him with our loot hoarder. See what we draw. Spectral Knight, he'll be nice for next turn. Heal ourselves for 2 with the Voodoo Doctor. And do I use it to hit him? I don't think so. I want to have that removal out there. Let's keep it. If he plays something too scary, we have the Hunter's Mark, and we can run our Voodoo Doctor into it. And it looks like he's going to be clearing my board here. Taskmaster, okay. Could be worse. Lock and load. Each time you cast a spell this turn, add a random hand. Okay. We're gonna play Spectral Knight here and shoot. But the question is, do I hit this with my Eaglehorn bow? I think I should. I mean, I don't know though. I just keep thinking of other things that I could use it on. But let's take him out. He's only got 1 card. He's gonna, I guess 2 now that he's drawn 1. A cleared board might be better. Okay, he's gonna draw another card with her. And can you play it? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Now, I think I'm gonna play him. Lock and load. We are building up the spells here, but I really don't want to use this until he gives me a reason to. I want to use it on something big. And then we can play this, and then whatever we use this on, we can use this to kill it. Drawing cards the whole time. So yeah, let's go with the Ancient Mage this turn. Shoot him for 2. And let's take this guy out. Play something big so I can use my Hunter's Mark here. Okay.
I can take the hit.
Her? She's not really big though. But I guess we're gonna do it. I kind of need the cards. I mean, kinda. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, that's a good card. Now, do I just ram him up against her? I don't think so. I want to get the benefit of the cards here. Of lock and load. Wasn't that great, but we're going to get to do some damage. At the end of your turn, deal all 1 other damage to all other minions. Oh, I thought he was the other one. The other 4/2. I'll explain it once I finish my turn here. There's another one that looks similar to him, and it's when any minion takes damage, it dies. So I guess he's like his brother. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure that was a great play now. The Raider, sorry, I'm trying to hush my dog there. The Raider, Inspire, you get the 2/2. He's actually not bad here with her bubble. He would take out her bubble. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we could do this, so he'll buff up. Let's go ahead and do that.
I enjoy raiding.
And we'll use our hero power. Smack him. Oh, I should have hit her, and then she would have died. Wasn't even thinking. That's pretty annoying. See, if I would have hit her, he was gonna die anyway. Deal 3 damage, so you're gonna kill him. And armor up. I'm running out of cards, but so are you. Ooh, and I got a War Golem. So let's play him. Hit this. Arcane shot it. And shoot him for 2. And what can you do, warrior? I mean, I have some fat out on the board, but
Answer the call of the light.
and a random paladin card to your hand. Random. Alright, what are we gonna draw? Alright, we'll play him.
My mount very rarely explodes.
And we do lose. It's a tie, but you still lose. So we'll play this guy. Shoot for 2. Do I kill this? I think I need to kill it. I really want to hit him, though. But I think I need to kill his thing. It's a little too fat to leave out on the board. He could have a whirlwind, but he still has 2 hit points, so he should be able to survive that. Okay. I don't know. I still don't know. If I should have hit the 5/5, but it felt right at the time. Shoot him so we can get our squire. And we will just play both of them. And deliver the beats.
You insist.
And what's his card? Well, he has 2 cards. Yeah, he doesn't like that guy. He is... Yeah, okay. So we won our first game as a hunter. Actually playing this deck in practice, it feels a little stronger than I thought it was going to be. I mean, this is our first game. But it feels good, so we did get our win there. If you like this video, please leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see some more content, and I will see you next time in Hearthstone Arena.